What's up, guys? Just want to preface this video by saying none of this is edited. I just got this mic a while ago and set it up, so I haven't even set up the mic stand or anything. And I got some tunes in the background just to keep me focused, I guess. I also don't have any notes written down or anything, so there could be some pauses and stuff. But yeah, 8 months ago I made some goals for myself, and they're supposed to be 6 months. Again, there's going to be a lot of pauses here because I haven't written anything out, but yeah, it was supposed to be 6 months. However, I extended it to my birthday, so I was like, you know what, it's going well, let's just extend it to 8 months. So I just kind of wanted to get it out to everyone and discuss my goals, hopefully inspire some people to make their own goals. And whiteboards really do magic. I mean, I have 2 whiteboards now and just like write everything down in them. Kind of got that from my sister. I know she had a whiteboard, and I was like, wow, I forget so much shit. That's easy. Also, there could be a lot of language in this video, so careful of that if you care at all. So I'm just going to go over the goals. I'm going to give myself sort of a letter rating for each one, and then yeah, I just kind of want to get it out there. And then also I feel like it's good to record because years from now I can look back on it and say, oh wow, look, that's what I was doing in 2021 or whatever. And I also wanted to test out my microphone, so it's probably absolute garbage. The music's literally on a speaker in the background. It's not inserted or anything. There's no editing, so sorry if the quality's off. So starting out, no vaping. I quit 8 months ago, and I was vaping heavily. You know, I would go through like a bottle of like the vape juice every day. You know, like it was insane, like the amount I was vaping. I could definitely tell when I started working out a lot more, just the effect it was having on like my breathing a little bit. But other than that, I feel like I really enjoyed it, but I hated the addiction part, you know, so that's pretty much why I stopped with vaping. Yeah, I just decided if I'm going to be doing all this other stuff, I might as well get rid of that too. It costs extra money. I just hate the addiction, so I'm going to stop it. Next up, gosh, this feels like a high school presentation or some shit. I've got going to the gym every other day. Also, I know it's reversed on here. You can't even read anything, but it's just there for reference. So this one was pretty unrealistic looking back. I thought I could do it, going to the gym every other day, and I kept it up for about 2 months. And then eventually I just got way too like burnt out from going every other day, because previously I didn't even have a gym membership or anything. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, look at this gym Chad guy now or whatever, but it really does just improve my health and my mental state. So that was sort of my reason for doing it. This one was actually pretty difficult, I'd say. At first I would go to sort of relieve other pain sort of in my head. Just, you know, I had to get these feelings out of my head, you know, and just lifting heavy shit just helped with that a bit. So I encourage that if you're going through something, just and it's scientifically proven too that exercise will help you, you know, be happier if you're not happy. So if anyone has questions about that or my journey or whatever, there's so much. I'm still so new, like, to working out. I just gone for 6 months, you know. But I've seen really good progress, so glad with that. Eat relatively healthy was another goal. That one I'm gonna give myself. I know I haven't given myself the grades, but that one I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna give myself an A+ on that one because I was able to change my diet pretty quickly, thanks to my mom being vegetarian growing up and just in general having a healthy lifestyle when I was growing up. But then when I moved out, went to college for a semester, high school, started getting my own money and stuff. That's sort of when that changed a bit, and I was like, oh wait, this stuff costs more, has less sugar, it doesn't give me that jolt, you know. I'm gonna so I started eating like not like shit, but just not great. And a lot of these sort of go hand in hand, and that one really helped with the gym. It helped with the other goals on here, so yeah, pretty easy. I mean, I started cooking more. Luckily at work I have access to food that's not terrible. It gives me a lot of protein, and I can eat a salad every day at work if I need to. It's just how I grew up. So obviously, as you can tell, because I've been skinny as hell, but that's aside the point. Drink and smoke on occasion only was another one. This one pretty easy. Give myself an A+. I would smoke marijuana occasionally, but that's just stopped entirely now. I think during this period of 8 months, I only did it maybe 2-3 times. So, yeah, I mean, and the drinking one was also relatively easy. I do still drink on occasion. However, I also want to cut that down to only very special occasions, you know, like, oh, I'm getting married or it's my birthday or whatever, you know. Just because I don't like the feeling, and yeah, that's really the short version. But moving on, no gambling. This one was harder than no vaping, harder than the gym, because thanks to playing card games and things like that with friends, that was sort of a really good social outlet for me, you know, just blackjack, poker, stuff like that. And just to be able to have those connections with people and just sit down at the end of a hard day and play a game of poker or something with some friends just really helps a lot. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I never really had the addiction to it, but I didn't want it to get out of hand, and I just kind of wanted to. I don't really know why that one really. I just felt like it was something I wanted to try not doing, just to see how it was, and I don't plan on going to casinos or anything. I just like playing with friends. So yeah, moving on. Keeping room clean. This one will be the first one. I'll just give myself a C even on. I just worked too hard, and I don't know. I'm making excuses, obviously, but that's just one I need to put on my next list too. It's like having a clean room is the first step in the morning, and like having your bed made and all that, to really having a great day. So I really need to work on that one. Let's just say that. If anyone has any organizing, cleaning advice, stuff like that, I do live in a 2-bedroom with 3 people, so makes things slightly more difficult, but like it's certainly possible to just keep everything clean. I'm not going to give myself an F because I at least don't have trash in my room. When I first moved out was just absolute disaster. But at least now I don't have trash in my room. It's just I have so much shit, you know, which I use, and I actually do use most of it. I just have so much stuff, and I have to organize it. And whenever I take one thing out, my room's so small that it just feels messy after that. But yeah, so got to work on that one. Move out in 2021. I did not see this one coming. I didn't think it was going to happen whatsoever. But I don't know if he wants me to disclose this, but I'm just going to disclose it. My roommate purchased an apartment, so we'll be moving. Yeah, I look forward to it. If anyone has questions about that too, just hit me up. It's pretty close. Slightly closer to work, so I'm glad about that aspect. $2,500 invested in the stock market was another goal I had. I'm going to give myself just an F on this one because last night I just spent a lot of money, let's just say that. So I was going to just make another deposit into my portfolio last night. However, it didn't happen. I definitely need to get more aggressive with my investments, just in stocks and other aspects, because that's sort of my avenue right now for making my sacrifices now be worth something later, including at work. Obviously, work's an investment for me as well. If anyone has questions about that, I'll have a little bit to say about that at the end, but hopefully this video won't be too long to upload to Facebook. I'll try and keep it within 30 minutes. So moving along. Yeah, I'll give myself an A on that one because I'm moving. It's just a yes or no question. Grow my TCG investments in business was another one. One second here. So I'm super into trading cards. I have, not going to say how much, but a lot of value invested in that. So I just sort of wanted to focus on that because it's something I really enjoy. I'm going to give myself a B on that one because I was doing a lot of selling online and just sort of buying, selling, trading, all of that. It's just a lot of fun for me. So I have grown in that aspect a lot. Learned a lot about buying, selling, trading. Want to stay in that sort of niche too. And also playing, but as of now I have no time to play, so that sucks. So yeah, that one I did pretty good on. Moving on. We've got, and excuse my language, I wrote this when I was not in a good place, so no fucking around unless it's meaningful. I essentially mean no meaningless sexual encounters, anything like that. It's weird to say, but I gotta say it. That's just how I was feeling at the time. I haven't had any sexual encounters in the 8 months, so A on that one. But yeah, I do think it should stay meaningful, and yeah, if anyone has questions about that or any of these, just let me know, or struggles I've had with them. I have a lot more to say, but obviously I don't have any notes or anything written out, so I'm just sort of going off what's in my head, popping off, you know. The second to last one, or third to last one, hold things in less. It was just sort of a general goal. I'm gonna give myself a C on this one because turning on the camera for this was pretty difficult. I don't care if anyone watches this because I'm gonna watch it eventually, but I do feel like I still have a lot of trouble with holding things in, you know, especially when it comes to people, just letting them know exactly how I feel, and yeah, it's good to be open and let people know how you feel, essentially. That's kind of the biggest thing for me, but sorry, I'm gonna space out a lot. Yeah, that one I still need to work on, so if anyone has any tips, go ahead and comment on that, please. Obviously making this video is just helping that, and I was able to reach out to some people that I wanted to reach out to at some point, so That's why I'm giving myself a C, not a F. Um, Japanese proficient, I put, but obviously, I'm gonna make an excuse here. I haven't had time to study as much as I'd like. I hate saying I don't have time because I honestly just think that's bullshit. There's always time. Um, yeah, but I wanted to get better at Japanese. I wanted to learn both kanas and some kanji. I know, call me a fucking weeb in the comments or whatever, but I don't care. I want to learn more languages. I want to have, by the time I die, I want to have 4 languages, like, pretty fluently. So that's like a stretch goal. I want to get better at German because my mom taught me growing up. I'm glad for that. Better at Spanish, which I was learning in school, and then Japanese, obviously. So that one I'm gonna give myself a C on as well. A lot of C's, just like in school. Anyways, just because I would have liked to learn a lot more kanji. I was very aggressive with this at the start, with the first couple months, which is why I think a 3-month plan might be better for setting out these types of goals. Because in the first 2 to 3 months, I was aggressively studying Japanese. But then after that, it just fell off completely. So, yeah, this is sort of a trial goal period for me even. So next time I'll have a little bit more thought to it. Anyways, have more goals and aspirations was one of my goals, which I certainly do, but I need to get them written more often, so I'm going to give myself a B on that one. And then the last one, no social media. Some people might be wondering sort of how that's made me feel, like the effects it's had on me and things like that. I actually didn't cut out everything, so I was still able to use Facebook Messenger because I have to contact people for work and things like that using Facebook Messenger, and also Discord. I wasn't letting myself not play multiplayer, like video games and things like that, so I wasn't just like cutting myself off from all internet society. But any like memes or anything that's in the last 8 months, I'll just be like, oh, what the heck, I've never seen that before. It's actually been pretty interesting, just the feelings that I have about it, because I feel very disconnected compared to how I used to be, because especially during COVID, it's like I can't go out and see friends at bigger events and things like that as much. And before this, I was doing a lot of traveling with friends and having a lot of fun, and now it's more just, oh, I'm at work. This is where I see my friends, at work. And then I come home and I'm by myself. I can't go to the phone to socialize anymore. I'm not sure. I still have to figure out if I'm going to continue that or not. It's very difficult to really say. It's a very strange feeling in terms of no social media. But in terms of my productivity, it's helped immensely. I'll say that for sure. If you want to be more productive and maybe take more of a hit to your social status and just connections with people, depending on how social of a person you are, how extroverted you are, things like that, it definitely helped me grind out stuff. Saved a lot of time, because over a year, for example, you're going to spend so much time just wasted scrolling, and then over your whole lifetime, it's so much wasted time. And if you don't really care about being productive or moving forward with your life, I'm not firing shots at anyone, but maybe, I don't know, then sure, go ahead. But I know personally I want to prove myself, and I just want to make the world a better place for everyone. And if I might make another video about just freeform talking about my thoughts on life and stuff, because I don't want to type it all out, and most people don't want to read a whole 5-page essay anyways, so maybe I can make it more entertaining too, I don't know. But yeah, those are my goals. If anyone has any questions, or I encourage all of you to make your own goals as well. If you didn't watch all the way to the end of this video, I could care less. If you did though, I really appreciate anyone who watched it. Be a good birthday present if you watched it. So yeah, I mean, not much else to say. Let's just, goals went pretty well. I plan on making new ones. Some of them I failed, some of them I succeeded. So hopefully I'll have this sort of on the record now for the future of, oh, look at how I was in 2021. So yeah, look forward to talking to all you guys. Hopefully I'll probably be on social media now for a little bit at least, but then I might cut it out again. I'm not sure, or just I might keep certain things or cut other certain things out. If anyone else has done anything like this too, then, or has their own goals, I encourage you all to share in the comments. So yep, just let me know.